Criticism pouring into the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office tonight. 50 members and leaders of local African-American churches stood in unison calling for Sheriff Jim Hammond to resign. Good evening. I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Kim Chapman. They're blaming 4 incidents, including the most recent allegations involving a strip search earlier this month. Kylie Thomas is live outside the sheriff's office to explain how tensions have grown and why the sheriff says he won't resign.
Well, 3 deputies with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office here are off the streets and on administrative leave. 2 of those are being investigated for how they treated James Mitchell on the side of the road earlier this month. The other one is involved in the Charles Tony case that happened back in December. Today, you can feel the tension outside the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office.
Your time is up, Sheriff Hammond. We will not live in fear of you or the next black boy or girl who will suffer the injustices of those you control.
Church members are appalled. They say 2 deputies handcuffed James Mitchell, then beat him, stripped off his clothes, and violated him on the side of the road during a search. Mitchell's attorney says his client is suffering from injuries to his rectum that he received during that search.
This most recent incident involving Mr. Mitchell only serves to verify the corrupt culture of the Sheriff's Department that is being encouraged in subtle ways by Sheriff Hammond.
This call to action didn't happen overnight. Pastor Timothy Carruthers questions why another black man was seen beaten by white deputies in this video in December. The sheriff's office tells us that Hamilton County Deputy Kilpatrick is still on leave. The Department of Justice is investigating if his actions cross the line. Then there's Devontae Allison, who died while in Hamilton County's custody that same month. Carruthers questions if bias or neglect happened here. But today, for the first time, we're learning a medical examiner's report says Allison died from complications with sickle cell disease.
Everybody needs to take a deep breath and let the system work.
With the spotlight on Sheriff Hammond, he says these cases are allegations and not convictions. He expects the legal system to prove any wrongdoings.
And you had a young African-American or middle-aged African-American, he would expect to have a due process for his case. I expect the same thing for officers.
So while TBI and the FBI investigate, a community is tense, waiting for answers on both sides. We just checked before this newscast, and Mitchell is still facing charges here in Hamilton County. We told you last week that according to his attorney, there is paperwork waiting on a judge's desk and simply waiting for their signature. Live downtown tonight, I'm Kylie Thomas, News Channel 9.